Hello, Thaddeus. Since it's time once again to discuss the merits of feminism, I thought I'd do the unthinkable. Talk to a real woman. So I sent my co-host, Gef Vabuva, to sit down with Guys from the Future constitutional voting member, Jessica, to talk about women's issues.
Let's sing the glory of the guys from the future. They are trampling out the ignorance wherever it is found.
Now, a warning for our most sensitive members, especially those coming from our men's rights. The video we're about to see contains footage of a woman speaking openly and without a man present. At any time, if you feel the urge to comment on which orifice your hand's best friend should be inserted, pause the video. Go to Reddit and spend some time there until you are able to calm your urges, and then continue. After all, we know a man is incapable of controlling himself when a woman bears skin. If you have a history of sexualized pejorative comments on the internet, such as playing an extensive amount of Call of Duty on Xbox Live, then perhaps you should skip this video altogether. However, remember, as a man, it is never your fault that you cannot control your urges. However, you should view responsibly, meaning that if you cannot contain your urges and cannot control them, then you should be responsible and never leave your or your parents' house ever again. I repeat, this video contains shocking footage of a woman being allowed to speak openly without a man present to speak for her. Hello there. I'm Gef Babuva.
Hi.
Hi. Now I noticed there isn't a man present to speak for you. Is he late?
No, I thought I could maybe just talk to you directly.
So I understand this. You're choosing to waive your right to have a man speak for you.
I don't know if I call it right, but sure, yes.
Okay. Well then, just give me a moment. One moment.
Okay.
I have to go put on some protection.
Oh no, I don't know what that means.
It's okay, I can read lips. Well then, let's establish a few facts. You're a woman, right?
Yes.
Dare I say by your lack of a man that you're a feminist?
Sure, yes, I am a feminist. I'm not sure if you can deduce that just from me not having a man present, but yes.
Okay then, well, if you consider yourself a feminist, would you say that you're more of the feminazi type or the communist feminist type?
I do not belong to either of those groups.
It doesn't really matter. As a feminist, we all know that you want to castrate every man alive. Speaking of which, how many men have you castrated?
What?
Yes. How many men have you castrated?
Let me see. None. But I have read a lot of Mary Daly, who uses the word castrate a lot.
So you're really just an initiate then? They haven't fully indoctrinated you into the cult of feminism?
I didn't know these kinds of horrendous acts were happening.
Yes. If you look anywhere on the internet, and I do mean anywhere on the internet, there is proof everywhere that the full goal of feminism is to castrate every man. However, since you're just an initiate, there's still hope for you then. Would you be interested in some men's rights literature?
Oh, I've read some of that shit.
Okay, change of topic. What are your plans for establishing a matriarchal regime to oppress all men?
As a feminist, I actually just really want an equal society where women and men can have equal footing.
So what you're saying then is that all men need to be replaced by women?
No.
That's not what I heard. We can agree to disagree. Moving on. I notice you have a cat. Is that endemic of your hatred of men?
She just really hates everyone. I don't think it matters if it's gender.
So you have a female cat that hates all men.
And women.
Again, I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree here. So let's go and explore some other feminist ideas. What are your thoughts on patriarchy?
It's a pretty unfair system for women, and actually for men too, because they haven't had the insight that women could have given them.
Okay, now you're aware you're wrong about that, right? You're aware that the draft and the fact that more men have died in combat than women because women were never allowed in combat up until recently completely negates the idea that patriarchy exists.
No, I think that's just one more part of patriarchy, that only men were participating in the war.
Again, going to have to agree to disagree.
Okay.
Well then, one last question. Is there any apology you'd like to offer to men's rights advocates for how you and the rest of your gender have ruined their lives by refusing to give them all the sexy times?
No, absolutely not. But I would probably guess that they're having a hard time with that because of their opinions. And not so much because women are trying to keep something from them out of spite.
So what you're saying then is women, if they wanted to, could refuse men something out of spite.
Now you just twisted my words.
That's my job, ma'am. That's my job. If you'd have brought a man here to speak for you, we wouldn't be having any of this confusion.
Well, I was trying to keep it from you. Mixed signals and yeah, all that.
Well then, I think we're done here. This last bit was caught only on audio after the camera stopped rolling. Here she is speaking about women.
I know we're all evil.
They will see you in the future. They are traveling